Hello everybody and welcome along to this week's stream of the last question mark My Team career mode, where we start from the back every race. I feel like maybe we need to condense that title down somehow, but anyway guys, today is going to be the Italian Grand Prix around Monza, and well, we had a fantastic result last week. Couldn't believe it. Managed to get P2 in Spa. Definitely shouldn't have been up there. Our car is nowhere near that, as I'm going to show you now. As you can see, we are the 5th fastest team, but we're certainly not the 2nd fastest team or 1st fastest team. So we shouldn't have been anywhere near there. Going to be difficult today, but of course Monza is a circuit that's very, very easy to overtake on. So hopefully we can make our way through the field quite comfortably. And then after that, I think in order to get something like a podium, we need a bit of luck. But realistically, aiming for maybe a P8 or so, I think would be a solid result. Let's have a look at the previous results in the season. As you can see, 8th, 9th, 8th, 10th, 9th, and then just randomly a P2. So around there is where we've been. Honestly, today, I'm looking for at least P8, I would say. P8 is a minimum for me. If I'm not even getting that, I'm really disappointed. And that is the constructor standings, 32 points. Really, it's the constructors we care about. 32 points, because, of course, our teammate hasn't scored a single one. The F2 drivers aren't very good. 12 points ahead of AlphaTauri, so that's the most important one. We want to try and hold on to P5 in the standings. I don't think we can get McLaren. They're just too fast. So P5 is what we're aiming for this season. That's where you earn the money for next season. So let's do some upgrades then. Let's just do it. 6 mil, resource points generation. So it's all about the Singapore Grand Prix. Well, I tell you what, weight reduction. Singapore, those two go hand in hand. So let's go for the weight reduction one. Let's go for the engine power one, and that'll be on in time for Brazil. Engine power is always nice to have. Well, it should be on in time for Singapore, but we're not really doing it for Singapore. We're doing it for the race after that. Let's go into qualifying. We have to go to qualifying, because if we don't do that, we won't be able to apply our setup in the race, even though we've got park firmly off, but that is just a little bug in the game that we found the hard way twice this season. We've got a default setup. Oh, guys, I've absolutely bottled this race. We've got a fixed setup again, guys. Oh, my God, man. Right, here we go then, guys. Let's get into this race, finally. Starting from the very back of the grid, seeing how far forward we can get in the race. I'm expecting points at the very least. There is a slim chance of rain at the end as well. So we'll see what happens. But P8 is my minimum. Let's see how quickly we can get through the field. But of course, we need to be careful of our wing as well. Damage is on for this series, so we need to be careful. We're going to go a lap and a bit spare. No, just under a lap spare of fuel. 0.8 of a lap spare of fuel. Just to make sure we've got plenty. Strategy-wise, it's suggested we start on softs. I think we start on mediums. We almost always go for the alternative strategy. It worked for us beautifully in Spa. Right, here we go then, guys. Start from the very back of the grid. Remember, not allowed to overtake into turn 1. That's about the only rule we give ourselves. So take it easy on this start. Our teammates are at the back as well for some reason. Maybe our car's not very good around Monza. Right. As soon as we hit the apex of turn 1, we're allowed to overtake. Oh, God, they're so... Oh, go on, Delatraz. What a send. They're so slow in turn 1 at Monza. Right, go. We can finally overtake. Trying to go on the outside there, and Latifi, but he's having none of it. Unreal start, though, from our teammate Delatraz. We're a bit far back here. Going to have to use some ERS to try and get the inside, because they will break very early here. We might even be able to get 2 cars, you know. I know we're a long way back from Mazepin, but they break so early. Bit of a late move there from Latifi. Squeeze Mazepin out. Move done. Up to P20 it is then. Oh, very slow on the exit there. Remember, we're on mediums, though. Pretty much everyone around us is on softs. Almost wide. Corner cutting is on strict, of course, so we need to be a little bit careful of the corners. Slow through there. I'm still just getting used to this car for now. High fuel, medium tyres. I've not even done any laps in the dry in this car for this race. So just getting used to the car for now, getting a feel for everything. Bottas. Looks like Bottas is out in the lead. Having a good race. Right, we're just over a second back, which I don't love. Would like to be clear. Someone's pitted. One of the Red Bulls. One of the Red Bulls pitted. There must have been some contact there on lap 1 that I missed. Interesting. Okay. So slow when they're in traffic. Hence, we've just been able to gain best part of a second on them in that braking zone alone. Tell you what, we're not great on the exit at the moment. I'm just hoping that's tyres. I'm hoping that's tyres, because at the moment, we're struggling here. We're only in P19. We certainly want to be a bit higher than P19. I can't wait to have a beast car that we can really make our way through the field. At the moment, it's a bit of a difficult one, but our car, like in 2-player career, that Ferrari, it'd be lovely to have that about now. We're burning a lot of ERS doing this. Despite just sort of sitting here. We are quite quick in a straight line, though, as you can see. We are gaining on Russell, despite not using any overtake. We're going to try and send it here, I think. Oh, God. Accidentally a double send, but we take it. We're down to neutral, though. That's compromised our corner a bit. What happened there, please? Why do we get pushed, Schumacher? What was that all about? I'm going to have to watch the replay of that one. What's gone on there? Very strange behaviour, that. Bam. I'm actually going to flash that one back, because that was a bit of an AI-ism there. I perhaps won't send it so hard this time. That was a bit of an AI-ism. And I'm a bit worried that I might have some damage, so... Flash back, but only take one car this time. That's a bit of a punishment for flashing back. Still only up to P18. I was saying P8 minimum. At the moment, it's not going to be easy to get that. Finally get some DRS though. Of course, we are now sat in a DRS train. But I tell you what, it is a DRS train all the way up to P4. So if we can make our way through this train, there's a P4 potential on the table. But realistically, we haven't got the pace for that. But let's just stick with it. We're only battling Mick Schumacher in a Haas. Our pace is awful at the moment. What's going on? That's nice. Did a nice turn one there. Trying to not get wheel spin, but also trying to stick with AI somewhat. We're really struggling for pace in this first part of the race, you know. Back in P18, luckily there's not big gaps in the field. Send. That was a proper send, and that was a nice move. Real clean there. Late braking. Get the move done. We might not get DRS though. The car's ahead. We need a good corner here. We've not had understeer, man. This car does not feel good right now, guys. It does not feel good at all. There's a warning as well. We're not going to get DRS here. Mickey's going to get DRS on us. Check tyre temps. No, tyre temps are fine. Tyre temps are totally fine. It's not that. We're just not fast. We're struggling like mad for pace in this race. Maybe we have got the AI set slightly too high. But remember, we are still on the slower tyre for now. This whole train needs up all the way up to P6. But we're just so far back from P6. Again, on the alternative strategy. I'm just praying it's going to work out for us. On the alternative strategy, that's all we can hope for at the moment. Trying to recharge my ERS a little bit while sat here because I just haven't got the pace to get up to them. Let their tyres burn. Teammate's 2 seconds ahead, so he's doing alright in this pack. I feel like I'm driving well now, that's the thing, is I feel like I'm doing alright. That was obviously good timing, but in general, I don't feel like I'm driving too badly now. When are they going to start to box? It might be soonish. We have closed a little bit on Giovinazzi this lap, about another 3/10 or so. Okay, we're closer, but still not close enough to do anything unless we use a lot of ERS. Is it worth it? I think it might be. You know, he's not using much ERS. We're burning a lot of it. Is he going to defend? Yes, he is. We're going to have to send it, though. Oh, God.
Check your MFD for a new strategy.
Bit of contact, wing damage. Do we risk it here and box now? Oh, what do we do, guys? Tell you what. I'll leave it up to you. Flashback or no flashback here? That was on me. I did dive. Oh, did he move in the braking zone? Here we go. This is what will decide it. It doesn't look like it for us because he straightens up as we go across him. But there is when he straightens up. But if you watch him, look at where his car's facing. Right now, look at the line of the aerial. Is right in line with their outside tyres. And then when I cut across him, there, he turns left. You could barely see it on the wheel because of the high speeds involved. Part of racing, you made the mistake. I did make the mistake, which is why I initially carried on, but then I decided to leave it up to you guys. I might be in a box now. Flashback, but don't overtake him there. Flashback, but don't overtake him there. Yeah. No flashback, deal with it. Now, I think most people said flashback, so we'll do the flashback. We will sit behind him. So, but we'll have burnt a lot of ERS in doing so, so we have been punished. And he's going to defensive, which means he's going to be slow. Come on, Giovinazzi, right. Okay, there we go. We did do a flashback. But we lost a chunk of ERS, and we lost a bit of time to the pack ahead. Let's stick with it now. No, not making that mistake again. No more flashbacks now. I sometimes allow myself one little flashback in the race. Oh, that was a big snap. On the limit through there. Got a bit of ERS to burn here, but we are still a little... I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it here. I don't need too much ERS. I don't want to burn all my ERS just to make one overtake. We've got lots more to do after this. We're only in P17. Oh, I tell you what, that was a big send, and we made it stick. Nice. Didn't even use much ERS to do that. That was good. Up to P16. That was a nice clean one, thankfully. That was quite nice. That was quite nice through there. Do we do the same thing on Raikkonen as we did on his teammate? Use a bit more ERS this time, I think, to get us a bit closer. We are slightly quicker in a straight line, but not by much. We're closing. He's going to try and defend it, is he? Oh, locked up everything there a little bit. But we got it stopped. We made it stick up to P15. Lance Stroll is up next. We're starting to make our way through this pack now. This is a bit more like it. dear. Oh no, turned in far too late. Completely missed my apex. I was going to try and get Stroll down here, but I think we're too far back, are we? It's risky. This is where we damaged our wing 4 on Giovinazzi. We're gaining though, gaining. Let's get the defend as well. Through we come though. He left us a car's whip, so through we come. Let's try and stick within a second of Delatraz. It's not going to be easy though. Lost too much time there, really. Need a good corner here. Oh, right on the limit. Do just about get DRS and Delatraz. That was a bit close. Now this is where it gets interesting, because none of the AI, not a single one, is on the... Wow, what a stupid way to get a warning, man. A little bit of a slide. Invert the cars. No team orders here at AG Motorsports. Well, I would love the option to have team orders in this game. Now, remember, we've now got 2 warnings. One more warning, we get a penalty. But we're no flashbacks this week for warnings. Again, unless we get shoved off by the AI or something really weird happens. Stealing the slipstream there. As long as possible. So we are going to lead this race for a very short period of time. Anyway, we're still on the exit now. Really just trying to burn these tyres. Trying to get through these 2 laps as quick as I can. Also, ideally, without letting the guys behind catch me. Tell you what, Bottas has gone for hard tyres. That's an alternative strategy right there. They've all gone for the same start tyre, but clearly not the same second stint tyre. Now, where were we before? We were right behind our teammate, Louis Delatraz. You can see him there, the black car in the pack. Our target is to come out at least there. Oh, that was so close to a penalty that time. We're only doing 2 more laps total. With this lap, then the next lap will be the in lap. Hamilton's got past Bottas, so he'll be all over us. 1.6, yeah, he's going to get us. He'll be all over us on our in lap, annoyingly. The issue is, of course, this is the sector where he's loads quicker. He's got loads more downforce than us. So he is going to be all over us. Do I even let him go down this straight? How close to us is he?
Be careful, because you're going to start losing some time.
No, I'm not going to let him go, but I might end up regretting it. Just don't be side by side. I think we're going to be okay. Don't send it, Hamilton. Don't send it. Good man. Just sit there, mate, and you'll get DRS. Get very close to track limits there. You'll get DRS. Gonna go for it here, isn't he? Go on then, go for it. If you want to burn all your ERS, there we go. That would give us DRS normally, but oh, stop moving.
Try to stay with him. He might make a mistake. He could still regain.
That didn't really cost us too much time. A little bit dirty air in the final turn.
Pitting this lap.
What's got to tell Jeff we're boxing?
The end of this lap.
New soft tyres. Right, come on then, guys. This is party time. This is hammer time for us now. Let's see where we come out. We were directly behind our teammate Louis Delatraz, the black dot on the map. And we were ahead of Lance Stroll. Let's see where we're going to come out. That was a good couple of in-laps there. I was happy with that. That was a really good stop by the boys. 2 seconds. Let's see. It's going to be quite close to us being similar. Can we get ahead of one of these 2 of these Alpines, though? We can. I think we can get ahead of the Alpines. Delicious. We just gained 3 positions, guys. Despite the fact that we were on the same tyre as them, but was less worn. Up to P11, that's more like it. Let's work our way forwards now. Okay, Vettel for P10. I said I want minimum P8 today, because that is where our car is. All over Vettel here. I don't really want to get him down here, though. I don't want to get... I'm actually going to back off slightly. I'll go back off a lot, just so he doesn't defend. Don't defend, Vettel. Don't defend! He's defending, look. I think he might have eventually taken his normal line. Right, now let's get him. That overall saved me time there, because if I'd have been side by side, it would have been awful. Runners outside should be easy. There you go. Okay, so they're still battling ahead. Now, we shouldn't beat a Ferrari. That shouldn't be what happens. The Ferrari on paper is quicker than us. So if we can beat a Ferrari here, we've had a great race, but he's been held up currently by the AlphaTauris. And the AlphaTauris, on paper, we've got a better car than, but they were doing very well in the start. Oh, there's a yellow flag. What's going on? Someone's retiring. Is that the Red Bull? Is that the Red Bull retiring for another free position? It is. It looks like the Red Bull's retiring from the race. Is he going to get away the McLaren's there? What's going on? What's going on there? We're going to have to watch that. What just happened there? And he just covers them in smoke. They crawl through the corner. They've just lost a whole load of time. Let's just concentrate on the cars ahead. Try and get in the DRS zone of them. Try not to get a penalty as well, of course. One more warning, we do get a penalty. We don't want that to happen. So we're up to P9. P6 on the table here. If we can get both of these AlphaTauris, P6 on the table. We also just did the fastest lap of the race, which is a great sign for our pace. And these soft tyres, another point, of course, as well in the championship. That won't go amiss. And don't forget, it is AlphaTauri that we're battling in the Constructors' Championship. So we do really want to beat those. Right, now we're all over them. Now, we need to get through them as quickly as possible without using too much ERS. Better exit than them, finally! Finally, we're able to match them in the traction zones. Sneak up the inside of signs here. Oh, and just... Bit of ERS burn, but that's okay. Not too much, to be honest. Sorry, Ferrari. Sorry, Tifosi. Oh, we're close. Can we get them both? Double overtake for P6. Is it worth all this ERS? I don't know. No, it's not. It's not. Oh, there was no room there. Great racing from the AI. There was... Well, why is teammate in the pits? There was absolutely no room there. Wow, fair play, you know, fair play. We went for it, assuming there'd be a gap, and there was no gap. Wow, that was good. That was good racing. The AI on this game too often leave a gap that you can just go up the inside, which is what I was expecting. But there was no gap there from Gasly. Fair play, good defending. Oh, got in deep there. Try and get the late apex. A good exit, yes, even closer this time. Surely I can get a double overtake here. Look at all this slipstream we're getting. I'm going to go for it on the outside. Oh, my word. I'm terrified. Nobody die. Nobody die. Gasly's determined to keep us behind here. Good late on the brakes, but we managed to get the move up to P6. Let's try and run away now. We've got the better tyres. Let's get DRS down here, which hopefully is okay. Hopefully we'll pull away enough for Ascari to not let him get down the start-finish straight. But I'll tell you what, he might get it. And if he stays in our DRS zone, we're in a bit of trouble here. We do need to break this DRS. Probably lifted a bit too much in the middle there. I don't think we can do it. Even using all the DRS in the world. Oh, hello, it's diving up, but it's not going to be enough. I brake very late there just to try. I think he's still got it. I'm pretty sure he's still got it. By about 100th of a second, I think. Something like that. We've burnt all our ERS, and he's still going to get DRS on us. Purple final sector. That's how hard we pushed.
The time last lap was a 1:21.7. We're gaining by about 9/10.
9/10.
Keep it up.
If they do start battling, there's still an outside chance here of more positions, you know.
Panic just yet, but
hold on.
we've seen a problem at our end. We're looking into it.
Oh no, Jeff. What's the problem? Can't see any problem on my end. Ah, there's the penalty. We saw it. We knew it was coming.
Seems to be an issue with our ERS. Okay, touch wood. Seems like the fault has resolved it.
Can't go into overtake. No overtake mode. Overtake mode is now disabled. We've also got our 3-second penalties. We need to now try and pull 3 seconds to the cars behind. Distracted by the issues that Jeff was describing to me. Which, of course, is a very real thing in real life. Your engineer talking to you and being distracted. Still no overtake ERS. There's no button. I can't press it. Now, the issue out would be the end of the race. If this stays not working, it's back.
Seems to be fixed,
It's back.
but we will keep monitoring it.
Okay, we're fine. We're fine. It wasn't too long. Half a lap of no overtake ERS. Didn't make too much difference to us, to be honest. We're okay. With this 3-second penalty, realistically, we can't get the cars ahead. This is all about the car behind. Or hit both of those curbs.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
1.5 seconds. I tell you what, we're struggling to get this gap out, you know. This is going to be really close here, you know. This penalty, normally... Oh. Somehow not a warning. Normally penalties kill races. Normally there's a battle that's at the end that, oh, this would have been a good battle, but there's a penalty. This has done the opposite. This has actually livened up the end of this race, because I think no matter how much pushing we did, we wouldn't have been able to catch the car's head. That was nice. Nice to be done that all race. 2.8. We're getting it up.
3 laps of fuel
We're
remaining.
saving a bit of ERS, but probably not as much as he's saving. This is still going to be very close come the end. How was that not a warning? Scari's so generous with track limits. Whoa, 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 whoa. Careful. We are now over 3 seconds. Which is exactly what we need. For some reason, Sonoda stopped attacking Gasly, by the way. There's some definite team orders going on there. Let's try and keep that gap above 3 seconds while also saving this ERS. Again, he's probably saving ERS now as well. All it'll do is level out. This is going to be close. He's going to burn a lot of ERS on the last lap. This is going to be close. Make no mistake about it.
Okay.
All I can pray is he's using some ERS this lap. We're barely getting the gap out. But he's not quick in a straight line. He's not using any ERS. He might steal this off us here on this last lap. And how quick, tell me how much pace he's got. Lewis Hamilton's out. He was ahead of us. This is going to be P5.
Caution.
There he is. Okay, bit of ERS now to use. On to the last lap of the race. 3.4 seconds now to Pierre Gasly. This is going to be close because he's going to have a lot of ERS to use. They're going to be 3 wide ahead. They're 3 wide into turn 1. Are you mad, guys? Bit deep, bit deep. Grab first gear to try and help it slow down and rotate. They're still 3 wide. Ferrari got past both of them. We're going to have to go watch that. Oh, wrong button. What a move. 3 wide, last lap of the race, into turn 1. That's take to the curb. Then he's given them just enough room on the inside. Bit of contact. But he's got the exit of dreams. And goodbye, McLarens. What a move. Jesus. Come on, come on, come on. We've got quite a lot of ERS to use here, so we're doing all right. We're doing all right. We're keeping the gap as high enough. 3.4, only 4 tenths. And again, they are. Surely they're not going to be side by side. Don't go side by side again, guys. You'll be too slow. Please, don't do it. Oh my god, they're going to be so slow. Norris, get out of the way. Get back with Gasly, not you, mate. Oh, I've gone wide. Oh, we're okay. 3.5 seconds. It should be fine. Norris has run out of ERS here. If we didn't have our penalty, we maybe could have got P4. Even then, look, we're struggling. A bit deep. Oh my god, we are going to take P5 in this race. That was a seriously tense end. The Ferrari does get both of them. And we do take P5 with our penalty. And as I said, the penalty did actually live the end up because we wouldn't have seen that coming. We would have been like, oh, it's GG's. And then it all would have got spicy at the end, but nothing still would have happened. Oh. Tell you what, that was a good race. At the start there, I wasn't sure. My pace wasn't looking great. I was thinking, well, are we even going to get points today? But the alternative strategy is powerful at Monza. And we do take the fastest lap of the race by 1/10 of a second. Very, very close stuff. P5 there. 3 more positions that we potentially didn't expect to get. So probably should have been P8. But we'll take P5 certainly. Solid chunk of points. Let's have a look at what that does to the standings then. We're 8th for the standings. We don't really care about this. Not really. We're only a point behind Sainz, which is unreal. We're actually ahead of Norris, which is alien-like. I don't know how we've managed that. But constructors is what we care about. And AlphaTauri, they're only 11 points behind. They're still right with us. Again, we're not going to beat McLaren. They just both beat us in that race. We need to forget about that. P5 is the fight. You saw how quick AlphaTauri were today. They were not easy to beat, and they seem to be like that every single week. On paper, we've got a faster car than them, but actually, they are quick. They're quick cars. Right, anyway, guys, that does round up this week's episode of the My Team career, and hopefully you enjoyed it. I think that was a good race. P5 in the end, 11 points with the fastest lap, so that is a good result. But we're still in a massive battle with AlphaTauri. We got 11 points, but they scored 12, so they actually closed in by a point this race. Next weekend is the Singapore Grand Prix. Maybe that'll suit our car better. I don't know, but we need to bring this fight to AlphaTauri if we can. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.